YouTube? And I watch a DNT where you get the best entertainment for the free. And today I'm doing my Playboys Miami finale review. And it starts off with Ken and Nickel Boy fight. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I feel like Nickel Boy, I still stand on the fact that I think Nickel Boy got that just off the fact that Nickel Boy was slamming shit. I ain't gonna lie. But it was a good fight though. Ken definitely could fight. Ken could fight for sure. Nickel Boy said he wasn't even fighting him all the way for real. So I'm like, damn, like if that wasn't your all, then nigga, I wonder what would have happened if he was, cause his hand was fucked up and shit. It looked like, it seemed like his hand always messed up. I feel like since I see him on TV, his shit been fucked up. Like he keep getting fights and re-injured it. Zeta, after his fight with this ice pack on his head, he's like, do not come over here and try to sneak me, for real. Like, he was over it. He did not want to fight no more. Zeta was in there defeated with that ice pack over his head. I said, damn, that's fucked up. I feel bad. Like, Zeta was all scratched up. You know, he light skinned, so it just looked way worse than it probably really was. His eye. And he was like, I was going to run there with y'all. Closed eye and all. Closed eye and all. I'm like, Zeta, just sit down for a little bit. You know, we at the finale. Just, you don't got nothing else to prove to us, Zeta, for real. Just chill out, because you all scratched up. You're fighting with Pootie and shit. D Scott was arguing with man. Why would he say that shit? Talk about some D Scott, he ain't shit, bro. He always body shaming the people. He always talking about some fighter gym and some skinny tea. Not too much on the big girls. Fuck, not too much on the big people. Cause actually, man be more active than y'all. He be sweating, but he be more active than y'all. Hey, he got stamina for a big nigga, for real. But D Scott, that mouth is vicious, boy. Titan fight Marty. So then everybody was like, yeah, nobody's ready fade. So Sway was like, House A, y'all just go home. House A was like, everybody trying to make it seem like we're ducking fades, we're doing this, and that. The whole time, them bitches is bullies and what. And I'm like, well, y'all did go over to House B. And I'm not even just saying it was just y'all, because it was the people from House B that said they didn't want to fight. But I was just confused about why everybody didn't want to fight. Everybody was just so on that. So that kind of threw me off. I'm like, okay, I thought it was going to be way more fades. Like, I expected more fades. What the fuck? So, everybody mad they didn't get their fades. So, Cashy and Man is hiding in the bushes, plotting, trying to sneak them. And when they like running up on them to fight when people coming out, cause like all of House A was coming out, Man ran up on Zeta. Zeta grabbed a chair, smacked Man with a chair. D Scott got a chair and started smacking people with chairs. I'm like, damn, them big ass chairs. Hey, they little selves was falling, throwing them chairs. They was throwing them so fucking hard. That shit was funny. Then I see I see Pootie dragging Khalil. I'm like, Pootie been doing motherfuckers wrong this season. I ain't gonna lie. And then Pootie getting his wounds cleaned or whatever. And he arguing with Mac. And he like, you better watch that sneaky bitch. Mac like, I'm not finna hit you. And they get to arguing. And Pootie like, you wanna argue with me over JR? I should have hit that bitch. I should have dropped that bitch. I'm like, Pootie, I can't fucking talk. I'm like, Pootie be tripping. Like, Pootie be, he really is a crash out. I still can't decide who I think is the bigger crash out, him or Dooley. Like, for real. I still am leaning more towards Dooley. And it's so funny that they beef it too. When security was holding Zeta back, he was like, one eye and all, bitch, I'm in there. One eye and all, bitch, I'm in there. Like, literally getting held back by security crying. I said, this bitch Zeta is meant for not ass TV. Like, I'm surprised I did not see that, like, getting clipped Or at least it didn't come on my algorithm, but that shit was so funny. He said, one eye and all, I'm in there. He kept saying that the whole episode, like, we get it, boy, we get it. Oh yeah, so after everybody was fighting all that, Ken was off his shit like, yeah, I'll take any fade, wooty wooty woom. And I'm like, see, he talking about he'll fade anybody. And Isaiah was really trying to make it seem like Ken ain't on it. And I'm like, since when? I feel like Ken been the most on that this season. Like, I don't know. I feel like I done said that in the last couple of reviews, but I'm still confused on that. D. Scott, Tay, Robbo, and Clora all talking to D. Scott. They all saying Marty's a Markietta, and they saying Ant is a Markietta. And bro, they is all funny as fuck. Like, really, Khalil and D. Scott be taking me out, but D. Scott the most, cause he's just not shit. They get to call Ant cheap, weak ass bitches, all that, and I'm like, ooh, when D. Scott reads. Like, he got a mouth on him that I'm actually growing to love him as a reader just because he don't play no motherfucking games. Like, and it's the fact that D. Scott was kikiing with Zeta about, yeah, like, cause Zeta was like, yeah, I threw the chair, and then D. Scott was like, yep, I came in right behind you, and then they kiki, and then he in the confessional say, well, Zeta, you played the sidelines, and you didn't do nothing when it came to the fight. And I'm like, what? I mean, Zeta was out there though, like, Zeta got multiple fights, but he was talking mad shit about Zeta in the confessionals. I'm like, damn. Then they was all talking about Zeta and his Michael Jackson shirt, and I peeped that when he first came out too. That shit had me crying. Robbo say he's sneaking Marty. Child, we'll see. I don't know how that fight would go because I ain't really even seen Marty do much. Marty, and we seen Robbo get one fade. I really don't understand why Robbo was here. Robbo wasn't doing much, and Marty really didn't do nothing for real the whole season, so I would like to see how they fade go. They go to the Playboys party. Everything fire. Decorations fire. All the shit fire. Landon to try to sneak a damn hammer into the party. No, Landon, you knew damn well you wasn't getting that fucking hammer in the fucking party. And then Rich Zay in his confessional, he got a bottle of crunk juice. I'm like, what? I cannot take Rich Zay seriously, bro. It's always an antic with him. Always, bro. And then Zayden then push Rich Zay off the stage. Mac posted and fell on Rich Zay. Rich Zay beating up the poster. You beating the poster up. And then Mac is really getting mad that Rich Zay is beating the poster up. I'm like, Mac, you taking anything this nigga is doing serious? He drunk as a skunk. Literally drunk as fuck. And I'm like, I want to see Mac and Rich Zay fight though. I feel like that would be a funny fight. I'm not even gonna lie. And everybody doing their outros. I ain't really care for the outro. Like, I just want to talk about Ken outro because he caught out everybody. He said he need that from Katari. He said he need that from Ty, Solo, Zeta. I said, damn, and he has something to say about all of them. I'm just like, well, this reunion gonna be a fun one for Ken because he literally called out a lot of fucking people. I ain't gonna lie. So they in the middle of a party and the twins pull up. Q and Zavo, my favorites, and they should have been on this season. Q and Zavo and Dooley literally made season 2. I kid you not. They were season 2. No shade. They should have won. I love Landon down. My mama keeps saying that. But yes, they pull up to the party. Q on the mic. Talk about some. Everybody listen the fuck up. I said, aw shit. He already sounded like he got some shit to say. Then I hear Zavo on the mic. We came to let you bitches know. I said, aw shit. They finna call out somebody fade. And then Q was like, you think she's sweet? More, get your ass down here. I said, oh. Listen, all you hear is Isaiah on the mic. It's time to bang. It's time. Isaiah be cracking me up with that it's time to bang. Or when he be like, check it out. He be so irritated. I miss him and Cashmere arguing. I can't wait for South Central Baddies. I'm still debating if I want to review it though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm debating if I want to review that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, so Q like, Ma, we need that. And Zay will like line that shit up with Q. Ma gets off the stage. No Fade was caught. And I'm like, why was no Fade had? Because I know Ma not scary. And Q said he was on that. He came in there on that. So I'm like, what's the real story of what happened? Because Isaiah kind of spilled a little bit of tea. And we'll get into that. But it's more to the fucking story, bro. It's more to that story. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, so Isaiah was basically saying they was pussy for that. Isaiah was saying everybody was pussy. He was like, y'all niggas beating up the posters more than y'all beating up your ops. That's pretty much what he said. I said Isaiah is stupid. Then everybody go outside. Q and Zava out there like, I want Maul and D Sky, and it's looking like Ant ready to get into it with Mac. Pootie ready to get into it with somebody. I don't know. They just, that whole little clique was getting into it, motherfuckers. Really mad Q and Zava, or Q did not get that one, Ma. That is a fade I wanted to see. I ain't gonna lie. I'm so mad about that. Like, even when they're outside, I'm like, okay, they outside now. They finna get that. Disappointed me outside, too. Mimmin and Pootie doing the Tommy outro was absolutely hilarious. He was like, for all you bitches that don't have an identity and mad about mine, or what the fuck she say, find yourself, bitch. This Tommy shit. Hey, they had the whole speech memorized. I'm like, hell nah. He said, this Mimmin shit. I said, okay, Tommy Jr. Okay. Then Isaiah in his confessional talking about these niggas ain't really trying to bang. The twins was asking for mouth guards and shit, and they came and didn't pretty much pull through on their job they had. And I'm like, that don't even sound like Q and Zavo, because why would they come on that so aggressively for them to be the ones that don't want to fight? Don't believe it, but I mean, I don't know. I wish I knew like the whole story, what happened or why they didn't fight, because it's the reason they didn't fight, bro. Neither party is pussy. So yeah, that's pretty much a wrap on the season. My favorite new Playboys of the season, Zeta, Metro Zay, Ken. All three of them 8 in my eyes. I feel like they fit in and out of this TV pretty well. Honorable mentions for the newbies is Khalil and Tay. Fuck with them heavily. Love their personalities. Take a fight. Like his personality too. Favorite OG Playboys, Cashy, Landon, Pootie, and D. Scott. All 8 down for me this season. I ain't gonna lie, the Landon and Pootie beef was hilarious. Cashy was reading motherfuckers down. Honorable mentions, Rich Zay and Meme, because Rich Zay has some of the funniest shit happen this season, and Meme, he made me laugh a couple times too, I ain't gonna lie. Meme kind of grew on me. But that's the end of this review. Please like, comment, and subscribe.